Hi guys, David here. How was the weekend, fellas? Hope it's okay. Bit miserable here in the UK. Think in for the weekend, so what better idea than to do a brew or two. Today I'm going to do this thing I mentioned the other day, and I saw it on CraigTube, and I mean Craig's got 30,000 subscribers now, so once he puts something on it, does get around. So I mean it's great advertisement if you can get someone on CraigTube for the Mack's brewing caps. These are one of those ideas to me. If you've thought about it yourself, you think, yeah, you know what, it's so simple, yet no one else has thought of it, and it's kind of thing you think, oh yeah, brilliant idea. So basically what it is, you've seen it, it's got a cap with a little rubber inlet there, and it's got a tiny slot. You can pick it up on the camera there, and it's actually a pressure release valve. It allows you to ferment in the bottle and also carbonate, which is a fantastic idea, and if the pressure gets too much it'll obviously release, so I think it's a brilliant idea. And also you got these little yeasties. I think this is a bespoke champagne yeast, like you see there. There's thousands of little blighters in there, so I'm going to give that one a go. Loads of recipes in there, loads of information. I've been to this off, this is just the e-book. I think anyone can do this even without buying the product, so cool things interested me. Obviously the strength of the alcohol, that kind of thing. And there's one little thing here. It mentions, like I say, days, strength of alcohol, this, that and the other. I mean, you could stop it in a few days. You wanted like a light cider or something like that, a low alcohol beer. Well, there's one here, it says how to stop fermentation. I mean, you could stop it early, you could just let it run its course, kind of thing. And one thing that did interest me, a little bit here I've underlined, pick it up on there, but I'll read it out anyway. Once you've emptied your bottle, it's got, it is then possible to reuse the yeast, so I simply add in another mixture of juice and sugar to the original bottle. You can reuse the yeast as many times as you like, but people often suggest no more than 6. And to me, if you can get 18 litres, different liquor kind of thing, cider, and all you're buying is the original kit and the cap. It's a fantastic idea, and cheap apple juice. I mean, this is Tesco, this is UK, other places do it. That's 65p a litre, so you, for just over a couple of quid you're getting 3 litres of cider, so it's quite good. Yeah, I've seen the people do the turbo yeast. Brian Shag did the turbo cider, sorry, did that. There's loads of recipes on here. I mean, there says countless ones. You can do nettle beer, you can do beer, elderberry wine, ginger beer, obviously the turbo cider as well. And one will got me elderflower champagne. That should be quite good. But what I'm going to do today, this is spicy apple cider liquor. I'll just read a little bit about it and we'll go through it and do it between us. So, right, this is a great drink to have as a shot or with ice in a small tumbler. It was a recipe I received from a Mack's home brewing cap user who sent me the idea. I was so happy with the recipe I sent them some free Mack's brewing gifts. It's actually a very simple brew. Here's how to make it. So I'll go through it. Mix 2.5 litres of pressed apple juice with 2 cups of brown sugar. Make sure all the sugar is dissolved. I like to use a blender, I use a fork. With brown sugar, I find it easier to actually bring a litre of apple juice to the, or just short to the boil and mix it in, which is what I've done here in my pan. So that'll be allowed to cool. I mean, brown sugar tends to clump together, so I dare say just using white sugar, you can just bang it straight in the bottle. And it says, add 15 drops of Tabasco sauce and pour into a 3 litre clean empty plastic bottle. I've washed this, I've used non-rinse sanitizer, so sanitise. I couldn't find the Tabasco sauce, it was out of stock where I went. This is a Jamaican Special Reserve hot pepper sauce, which I think it's, from what I can gather, it's very similar, so I'm going to use that instead. And it's dare say, a little bit cheaper. The sugar said 2 cups, and I worked out, I think I got 200 grams per cup, so I've used this natural dark brown muscovado sugar. That's 500 gram tub, so I've used that. Mixed it in my pan so it's fully dissolved, so I can say that. And that's the normal apple juice. Right, so I'm going to do this. It's all been geared and sanitised, and it's been soaking in the nonder and stuff as well, so the bottle. And I think the first thing to do, try and get this apple juice into the jug and then into the bottle without spilling too much as I normally do. So see what that. So what I'll do, I'll get me funnel because I need to put other stuff in as well. So it's actually lukewarm now, so I suppose it'll help fermentation. And this muscovado sugar I've used before in brews, it's fantastic smell, and it's just so much more to it than the refined table sugar. So that's me a lot. So that's be a litre plus Aussie sugar, so it's going to bump it up. Right, so I'm going to actually put my yeast in now, because I find it helps it to mix up. So let's have a read how many it needs. 30 yeast balls. So it's in a, I'm going to count you two individual one. It's only approximate. It's probably about 30 there. That would be a couple more, I'm not so sure. So you can see. So I'm going to go in. There we go. Right, cap back on. Right, here we go, 15, I think it's 15 drops of Tabasco sauce. This thing's not got a drop, so I'm just going to guess as to... $15-ish, that'll do. Right, I'm going to top it up with, let's see, I'm going to come to about 8 tonight. Let's have any accidents. So. Some of these recipes have got 2 litre bottles, this is a 3, I found this. It's in B&M, which Norfolk Hill Billy told me about, but I'd already actually got one, so some more apple juice. We'll leave it like that, because I'm not sure how vociferous it's going to be. It's in a real good shape now. Some air oxygen into it. It looks like Coke again, so. The brown sugar gives it a really nice smell and taste of what that's on. That's it. Right, so cap on. I actually took this little plastic tab off the top of the bottom. I'm not sure if it warranted it, but it did no harm, so it's going to be a good tighten. There we go. That's it. The actual cap was actually slipping on there, so don't know if what I've done to help, but it's watertight. And obviously with this, you'll be able to feel it going hard, so it's, you know, it's also carbonating as well, and that's what it is. So now I've done all that, it says place somewhere safe and warm off direct sunlight. I mean, it's lukewarm now, so it's fine. Wait 12 to 14 days and refrigerate for 2 days. Well, a bit of a warning, it says unscrew the homebrew cap slowly, make sure not to let the brew fizz out of the top. You may need to pull the brew through a sieve to remove any bits, but with that apple juice I've used there should be no bits, so I need to do that. You can now pour your brew into an empty bottle or pour straight into glasses and drink immediately. The brew should be at an alcohol content percentage of around 20% if left for 14 days. It's very strong, and be sure to drink slowly. I'll ignore that phone. So that's it. I'm going to put this somewhere warm now, and I'll have a little look in a week or two, and I might do some taste tests. So cheers guys, and thanks for watching. Catch you later.